So tonight I am making a beer can chicken. I have a whole roasting chicken that I let sit out of the package in the refrigerator overnight. And this gives it a kind of a dry skin, so the skin will be nice and crispy. I am going to drain off the rest of that liquid that's come out of the bird. I have sliced up some lemons and some limes as well. That's going to go underneath the skin after I rub my spice blend on it. I just use, let's see, this one is maple bacon bourbon chipotle. This is only going to be used a little bit underneath the skin. That's just to flavor the meat itself. And I found this really cool beer, UFO blueberry lemonade. I'm going to try it. Why not? Beer's a great marinade anyways. And I figured lemons are really, really good with chicken. So we will find out. It's trial and error here tonight at Von Kittle Kitchen. All right, so I'm going to lift the skin on the bird. So you just put your hands and your fingers underneath the skin. And you just separate the skin from the meat. This is going to take a couple minutes, and you want to make sure that you get underneath it. This is just so you can add all of the seasoning. You can do whatever type of rub you want. I'm just personally using up some of the stuff I have in my cabinet. You can make your own spice blend, garlic, paprika, some brown sugar. That'd be excellent on that. All right, so that's good there. Then I'm also going to loosen up the skin on the breast because you want to flavor all of the meat. So I'm going to put lemons and lime slices in here after I put the seasoning on. You can use gloves if you want to have cleaner hands. There's my puppy. The chicken is now sitting on top of the beer can and ready to go in the oven. I'm going to cook these purple, green, and yellow beans in a little bit. I'll show you. Purple looks a little dark in the video. So I just picked these out front in our garden. I'm going to cook these probably about 5 minutes before the chicken gets done in the oven. Right now, the chicken is reading 113 degrees Fahrenheit, but it needs to reach 163. So we're just about there. So I'm going to get these in some water. So another side that I'm going to have with the beer can chicken is some mashed potatoes. So I'm just going to cube these up and throw them in the water and start to boil. With potatoes, you always want to have the water cold. You're going to put the potatoes in and then you're going to turn the heat on. You don't want to cook it like pasta. You want the potatoes already in the water before you start to cook that. Not entirely sure to why that is. All cut up. You want them to be about the same size in dices when you put them in the pan so they can cook evenly all at the same time. The one thing you do want to wait for when the water is cold, you don't want to put salt in the water before you start to boil it. If you put salt into a pan before it starts to boil, it will actually score or scab your pan, so you don't want it to get pitted. So I'm going to turn those on because the chicken is at 360 degrees Fahrenheit right now, so it's not going to be much longer. All right, so the thermometer says that it's 163 degrees. Let's get this bad boy out. That's off. Okay, so I just took the bird out of the oven. So nice and crispy that skin got. That's because I let it dry out overnight in the refrigerator. So now this is going to rest for 15 minutes while the potatoes finish cooking and the green beans finish. Alright, so I added cream cheese, butter, salt, pepper, and milk to the potatoes. I'm going to mash these. I have the chicken all cut up and set on the board. I drained the green beans and also put them on the board. If you do like a party, a wooden cutting board like this is great. You could do like salad, you could do like romaine lettuce and the tomatoes and any other type of vegetables you want to have along with that salad. You can drizzle it with a little bit of salad dressing and top it with some cheese and maybe some crumbled bacon. Right, so this is completed. I'm actually going to put it on the board just for presentation purposes for today. Right. So everything is completed. This is what dinner's gonna be. Of course, the purple beans, they lose their color once you cook them, so they turn kind of green, which is fine. They're still hot. I have the mashed potatoes and I have the chicken. And voila, beer can chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. Hope you guys enjoy. This was very simple. Just some rub, some seasoning, some citrus, a can of beer, pop it in the oven until the chicken reaches 163 degrees, and some sides. Have a good day, guys.